The NFL Combine is done. It is March 1st. We are that much closer to the NFL season starting. I know we're still a long ways away, but the little baby steps, NFL, even though it kind of finishes here in February, it's like we still get Combine, and now we're basically a week away from free agency moves, which is awesome. Free agency is 7 days and 15 hours, so about 7.5 days away, which is awesome to see. And I think Tuesday, right? Next Tuesday is the legal tampering period. Also Tuesday is, I believe, the final day for franchise tags. So teams need to kind of figure that out. But we are here, hopefully, mocking with a full 12 mock draft here. I'm going to leave the link to the mock in the sleeper chat here. I'll also leave it if you're in our Discord. I will leave it in our live stream tab there, so you can hop in to the Discord. I think it's a little bit easier to potentially click the link in the Discord if you're there. So make sure to do that. And hopefully we get at least half full. I'll definitely be picking for some of the other ones. We are going to use we're going to use landing spots here. So I'm going to leave that link in the chat. It's from PFF's 3-round mock draft as well. So I'm going to put this in the chat here for us. There we go. I also will also leave that in the Discord as well. And Cass, what is up? How's it going? It is officially Dynasty rookie season. Now that the Combine's done, we can all overreact and freak out and do all that fun stuff. So overall, I mean, this Combine was insane in terms of speed. Like I think it set records. As far as I heard, all the defensive players, it was like the fastest average Combine or 40-yard speed for all the defensive players, for quarterbacks and running backs. I'm not sure how wide receivers. Oh no, it was tight ends and running backs, I believe. And I'm not sure how receivers and stuff like that panned out. But anyways, guys, if you are here and you're watching, we're going to be doing a rookie mock draft. I'm going to share my screen here so we can get more people in. It's right here. The link is right here. I don't think in the YouTube chat they have an actual link. So the easier way to do that is to join our Discord. If you join our Discord, you'll be able to just click the link. If you go down to the live stream tab here on our Discord, then we can get you there. Out of Rhythm Sports is here. Good to have you. The link in the YouTube chat worked. Nice. I just don't know if it's like a clickable link or if you have to copy and paste. I know it's a little bit annoying when you have to copy and paste, but we have some spots open. We're going to let this play out for 5-10 minutes or so. We'll see if we can get this filled up just a little bit more. I mean, we got plenty of people watching that can join. So get on in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left. Again, we are using landing spots if you want to follow that. All right, sweet. I didn't know that. Appreciate it, Out of Rhythm. We got landing spots here. This is a PFF 3-round mock draft that you can follow. This is I believe 6 days old now, so it's about a week old. So keep that in mind there. What did you guys think of the Combine if you watched it? Did you watch it? How did you like it? There were some players that kind of stood out, in my opinion. A couple of my favorite sleepers here. I'm going to share this screen. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left, guys. We'll probably go at 6:15 my time, 5:15 Mountain Time, 7:15, all that stuff. So we give it about 5 more minutes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left here. Again, the link to the sleeper mock draft is right here. I'm going to repost it here as well. Combine was good. It was good. Again, I'm a little bit more excited. Out of Rhythm, I stumbling on my words. I appreciate your insight as well into the rookies. So give me, the feeling is this rookie class isn't as good. I kind of think that this rookie class is better than expected. So, yeah. So I'll share the tab here. Mike Washington, man, running a 4.33. The dude was, I think what did he come in as? 225 pounds, I believe here. Let me see. I know this is going to play like a audio here. 4.33 at 6'1", 223 is insane for Mike Washington. Absolutely insane. His 10-yard split as well, really nice. So Mike Washington's going to be a fun one in the running back room to watch. My boy Seth McGowan. I'm a big Seth McGowan fan here. He had a pretty good combine. He ran a 4.49, weighed in at 6 foot 223.
I know we've seen these 43 and a half.
His 40-yard dash was awesome. 10-yard split, not so much. Not so great there. But vertical and broad jump were like through the roof here, which kind of shows explosiveness, right? So would have liked to seen a little bit better of a 10-yard split there, but still excited there. Kenyon Sadiq, yeah. Kenyon Sadiq was insane. A 4.39, man, is absolutely insane to be running a freaking 4.39. I mean, look at that. Look at the difference between Sadiq and the next fastest. Like 4.51 is awesome for a tight end. And Sadiq just blew that out of the water, right? It's the fastest ever for tight ends. It's either the fastest ever or the fastest since like 2000 or something. I know Vernon Davis ran a 4.4 flat and stuff like that. So also my boy Skylar Bell. I was excited to see Skylar Bell. He came out. Where's he at here? I know he like his vertical was really good. Yeah, 41-inch vertical there. His broad jump I think was really good as well. 11.1 their broad jump. So my boy Skylar Bell really showed out here. So I'm excited for that as well.
As Group 9 is ready.
Stop that. 1.53. 10-yard split there. We'll give it just a few more minutes here, guys. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 6 spots open. If anyone wants to join, please hop on in. Would love to get at least a couple more. If not, no worries. We will do I will pick for all the computers. I make sure it doesn't go to auto pick and all of that. We're going to do linear super flex. This will be a 12-team. Let's go 12-team super flex PPR 1.25 tight end premium. That's what we play in our listener leagues. So we'll just kind of stick to that with the 1.25 tight end premium here. And we'll see how it goes. And yeah, just give it a few more minutes here. If anyone wants to join, the link is right here, guys. Link is right here to join the draft. So hop on in if you are interested. We got 4 spots left, 4 spots. So Bryce Lane is the next Christian Watson. Definitely could be. Bryce Lane, a lot of fun, man. Obviously playing at a small school and stuff, he gets a little bit overlooked, but he's going to be interesting. I don't know if he's going to go as high as Christian Watson did. Christian Watson was an early second-round pick, but Sadiq at the 101. It's possible. It is possible. We got 3 spots left in this mock draft, or 4 spots left in this mock draft, guys. If anyone else wants to get in, Sadiq at the 101. I mean, at a heavy tight end premium, sure. I do have some concerns about Sadiq. Obviously, I knew he was going to test off the charts, though. So Washington Jr. got into the first round. Wide receivers were fun to watch. I think the tight end class is not great, but Sadiq is going top 5 anywhere in drafts. I mean, you got Sadiq and Stowers, right? I actually think the tight end class, maybe they didn't test as well as we wanted to, but I think it's actually going to be pretty good. So, again, we got 3 spots remaining, guys. We're going to start this in just like 2 minutes. 2-minute warning if you want to hop in here. I know they talk about quarterbacks being down a little bit, but there's some that possibly jumped up in ranks. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if anyone kind of pushes Ty Simpson to be the QB2 here. Lance is better than Watson without having injuries. Sure. Lance is healthy. Availability is the best ability. My boy Lane had a 4.47. Yep. And has the best hands in the draft. Sure. Yeah, late. I mean, a lot of good testing. I think this receiver class, man, holy crap. There could be, we could set a record with most receivers ever taken in the top 50. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I think the most in the first round is 7, right? It's either 7 or 8. Either 8's the record or 8's the tie. And in the top 50, though, I wonder what the record is for most receivers taken in the top 50. 2 spots remaining, guys. If anyone wants to claim these, again, 1 more minute, we're going to start this boy up. But I think there could be 12, 14, maybe 12, 13 receivers taken in the top 50. Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but I think it's going to hit double digits. And I've been saying this for the last couple of weeks. This draft class is not as bad as we said. I mean, we're probably going to be picking a receiver taken in the top 50 in the early second round of this draft. So we got 1 spot left. I'm going to give it literally 60 more seconds to see if anyone else wants to join. What's up, Dynasty? Barry, how's it going? Good to have you here. Yeah, it is the Combine Hype stream here. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to be a lot of fun. Once again, we're doing a 12-team Superflex PPR 1.25 tight end premium, guys. That means tight ends are going to get, I'm going to type it again here, 12-team Superflex. If I could type. 12-team Superflex PPR 1.25. Man, I can't type right now. 1.25 tight end premium. That means tight ends are getting 2.25 per reception in this style, in this format here. You heard Mekhi Lemon has been bombing it. I did hear about that. Yeah, I did hear about that. We're gonna get this bad boy started up. I'll give you a minute and a half just in case you need it. Whatever, it's fun. We're having fun here. I just have the rookies only. I just do it super flex here. Actually, you know what? Let's do we'll just do the super flex here. So I'm gonna start it up right now, guys, as Cass is on the clock. Oh, we are using landing spots. If you want to use landing spots to base it off of, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I just dropped the article there for the landing spots that we're using. As we see Jeremiah Love, of course, at the 101, and Carnell Tate at the 102. And those 2 guys are off the board here. Understandably so. Carnell Tate, for what it's worth, if we're using this mock draft, he did go 6th overall to the Browns. Mendoza off the board, obviously, is the 101, and this is a super flex league, so that makes total sense there. What's the trade value? What's Emeka Egbuka's trade value? I'll say this about Emeka Egbuka. To me, there's a handful of receivers that are on the outside looking in terms of being elite. To me, Egbuka is one of those guys. So there is a world when we are sitting here on March 1st in 2027, and Emeka Egbuka is one of those elite wide receivers. So I think you should be valuing him with that in mind. Okay? I think you should be valuing him with that in mind. If you have any specific actual trades there, Emil, and stuff like that, let me know. But that's how I would value Emeka Egbuka is, again, I know his season's a little weird because he came out so hot and then he was kind of a bust from the second half of the season. But if you look at his rookie season as a whole, I mean, it was one of the better rookie seasons we've seen, not that we've seen, but it was a really good rookie season. To hit the 900-yard threshold and stuff like that, it is tough as a rookie, and he did it. So Mike Evans could be gone. Godwin's another year older. This could be just like the Jalen McMillan, Emeka Egbuka wide receiver court here. As we see Denzel Boston go at the 105, Jordan Tyson off the board. Boston in this mock draft went 21st to the Steelers. Tyson went 8th overall to the Saints. Again, you don't have to use landing spots here, but I give you an option if you want it. And I'm sitting here at the 107. I mean, it's a 1.25 tight end premium. I'm going to have to take Kenyon Sadiq here. It's a pretty much a no-brainer there. Casey Concepcion off the board. He goes 27th overall to the Niners in this mock draft. So good to see that. Someone's offering 2 late firsts for him. I don't think I would do that. The two late firsts. I think one early first in 27. Are those 27 or 26 picks, Emil? Let me know there. I don't think it matters here, but let me know if they're 27 or 26 picks. Deion Burks, wide receiver, Oklahoma, worth more than a third rounder. You mean in the rookie draft or the real NFL draft? I like Deion Burks a lot. I like him a lot. He tested well. Obviously, we knew he was going to run pretty fast, right? And stuff like that, and he did. He ran a 4.30. Is he just going to be a burner for a team? He weighed in at 180 pounds is the issue, right? In the rookie draft, I could see Deion Burks sneaking into the back end of the second, but yeah, I would probably lean third round as of now, personally. So as we see Jonah Coleman off the board and Eli Stowers off the board. Jonah Coleman, I'm going to pause it once we get to the end of the first round here. Where did Jonah Coleman go? Oh, he went to the Jags in the third round. That's a nice pick. Eli Stowers went to the Patriots, 63rd overall. Interesting one there. I mean, you still have Hunter Henry at least one more year, and Hunter Henry's a good tight end, but I like Stowers a lot. I mean, he's literally just a big wide receiver. So I would do that trade, Holden. I would trade Ibuka for Herbert in a 27-second in a super flex. I think that's a good trade for you, especially if you need a quarterback. Yeah. Not enough for me, Emil. Too late, 26 seconds for Emeka Ibuka is not enough for me. I mean, we're basically looking at it's not going to be enough for me. If one of those was a 27 first and it was like mid, I would consider it. But yeah, I'm going to say it's not enough. I think you got to hold out for a little bit more here. Ty Simpson off the board. Don't mind it at all. He went 34th overall to the Cardinals. Man, I love Jadarian Price. Like, this is what I mean about this. I'm going to pause it right here real quick. This is what I mean about this draft. Like, I like all these picks. And especially in a tight end premium league and a super flex, I like Eli Stowers. I like Ty Simpson. I like Jonah Coleman, right? I like Price at the 112. I think we're underrating this draft. And if you want to trade your 26 picks for 27 picks, sure, that's fine. But I think there's some good players here, man. Again, I really, really do think there's some good players. And there's still some good players on the board there. So we will resume it here and get that bad boy started. So, yeah, Sean, I would guess he's a little bit light, right? So, there's a lot of conversation coming out talking about how the NFL has kind of shifted really recently to who did you draft here, Kaz? Oh, Mike Washington. I was like, Washington, who's that? Malik Washington? Yeah, Mike Washington's a nice pick there. He didn't go in this draft, but still obviously a nice pick. There's a lot of talk about how the NFL is switching to 2 tight end sets, right? If you go and look at the percentage of plays run with 2 tight ends, 7 teams in 2025 and 7 teams in 2024 ran 2 tight end sets 30% or more of their plays. If you go back to 2022, there were 0 teams that ran 2 tight end sets over 30%. I think one team this year ran close to 40%. And then you have the Rams who are running 3 tight end sets. What does that mean? Well, 2 tight ends, you do the math. 2 tight ends, 5 offensive linemen, a quarterback and a running back, that's 9 players. You have 2 wide receivers out there. So who's going to suffer the most? I think slot receivers are going to suffer the most if the NFL truly is shifting to more of a run heavy. I mean, it was the most 2 tight end sets in the NFL since 2007. And the 2000s were like, that was the prime running back, that was a big running back era, right? Since 2010, it's basically changed. TJ, I'll give you a couple 20 more seconds there. You can still make your pick. If not, I'll pick for you here. Cheers. This draft has talent. Look at everyone at the turn. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, the guy I'm going to pick here for TJ, Omar Cooper, a lot of people have him as a first round pick in the NFL draft, and B, like they kind of have him closer to this tier of Tate and Tyson and Boston. Like a lot, there's some people saying he's their wide receiver 2 in this draft class. Like Omar Cooper is fun, and I am getting more and more excited about him each and every day. He ran a 4.42 at the combine. He had a pretty good 10-yard split and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, we're sitting there with Omar Cooper there at the 102. Skylar Bell, one of my guys, right, sitting there. He goes to the Dolphins in this draft. By the way, Omar Cooper went to the Titans, 35th overall. So if that's actually how the draft went, you literally get an early second-round pick to a tight end or a wide receiver needy team who hopefully has their quarterback, right? You're getting him at the 202. I think it's pretty good. There's still a couple guys here that like I'm looking at. Zachariah Branch off the board. I like Zachariah Branch. He went to the Falcons. Nice landing spot there. So yeah, I do think this draft, loving Branch I love Branch to Atlanta as well. What's Darnell Mooney's situation? Not that I'm super worried about Darnell Mooney, but it would be nice if they drafted someone and Mooney was gone. Mooney, it looks like they can get out of his contract this year if they want. He seems like a potential cap casualty, right? Maybe. $18 million cap hit for Mooney is kind of insane. But $11 million in dead money. Elijah Surratt, Chris Bell. I mean, look at all the wide receivers. Like, if you need a wide receiver in this rookie class, like this is the rookie class for you to draft in. So I'm on the clock. All right. Well, man. I'm going to take someone that I am super high on. Is he not in here? Oh, they don't have Seth McGowan in here? I thought they did have Seth McGowan in here. Bummer. All right. Well, I was going to take Seth McGowan, but he wasn't in here. I'll go ahead and grab Emmett Johnson. I mean, Emmett Johnson goes early third round to the Texans. Like, give me that every day of the week. Like, seriously, if that draft plays out that way, I can get an early third round running back to the Texans in the middle of the second, I'll take it. I will take it. We have Brazel off the board. He goes to the Chiefs in this draft, 74th overall. Max Clare off the board. He goes to the Eagles. That maybe Dallas Goedert's gone, and there you have it. You have your replacement for Dallas Goedert. So Mooney should definitely be gone, especially with quarterback uncertainty this upcoming season. Yeah, looking at his contract, I would be surprised. I mean, again, it looks like they can cut him, but they do have 11 million in dead cap. So it's kind of like, is he worth saving $7 million on potentially? Katron Allen off the board, potentially, yeah. While I have you guys here, if you're not in our Discord, hop in and join it. You'll know when we go live. We're going to be doing rookie mocks every single week live, so join us if you want to get into it. It's probably going to get a little bit harder to hop into these as we get closer to the NFL draft. Join our Discord. You will know when we go live each and every week or each and every day. We don't go live every day, but you'll know whenever we go live. I announce it in there. Also, a couple other things. Listener League. If you want to get into a startup league, we have one spot remaining in our next listener league. We had 3 listener leagues last year that we started up. We have one spot remaining. As we see Jeremy Bernard off the board, another receiver that I like a lot. But yeah, we have one spot remaining in our listener league. So if anyone wants to get into that, let me know. You join the Discord and you'll hop in. Literally one spot remaining. And we hopefully can get another one started up too later in the off season. Also, we do team reviews. If you want a team review, we can do that as well. Pretty affordable price. It's $20 for a team review or 30 for two. We spent literally we just did 2 team reviews for one of our listeners, and each video was like over an hour long. Like we don't do a 10-minute team review. We literally dive deep. I mean, we've done a couple live on this channel. You can do it live or as a private video. It's completely up to you. But I mean, we will spend like an hour breaking down your team. So if that interests you, let me know. Malachi Fields, 90th overall to the Dolphins. Good to see. Also, I will have a video coming out on Tuesday, I believe. And I did a collab with Dynasty Price Check. So if you guys know Dynasty Price Check, his channel over there, if not, go and check it out. But I did a collab with him today, like a trade show. And we talked trades there for about an hour and 20 minutes. So go check that out on Tuesday. I'll also, I think it will show up on my channel here. I'm going to go ahead and make the pick here for Ellis since he's not here. But yeah, appreciate everyone hopping in. It's always fun after the combine. We get a lot of excitement. You can see the excitement people have, right? When people are excited about the combine, or rookies in general and stuff like that. So, but yeah, any other questions you guys have, feel free to drop them in the chat. Like any trade questions, rookie questions, any of that stuff. Ted Hurst off the board here. I can't wait till they start getting pictures in here. That's going to be a lot of fun. Start getting some pictures. And there's going to be something else I was going to say and I forgot. We got Childish on the clock here. So Childish, check out that mock draft if you haven't. Man, I thought Seth McGowan was in the database already. It's a little bit of a bummer that he's not. Kind of wish he was. But yeah, how many receivers do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 receivers in the first 2 rounds. So that's over half the picks are receivers. And then we got 2 more already. I'll go ahead and make the pick here. We'll just go Nicholas Singleton. He did get drafted in this draft. A lot of people like Nicholas Singleton. They get a little bit upset when we don't see him go in the first couple of rounds. I kind of personally think he's a little bit more of like a Devi name, a name that we've heard for a while. He came out the gates for Penn State, was awesome as a freshman. I feel like his worst season, though, in college was last year. And maybe that's partly because of just the way that Penn State was playing and stuff like that. But I don't like to see it. It reminds me a little bit of Ollie Gordon, a bit of like Ollie Gordon. Jacoby Lane actually didn't get drafted in this mock draft. He just got drafted in our mock draft, right? But he actually didn't get drafted, so that's probably why he slipped to the 3rd round there. So I know, Sean, that hurts. I do think he'll go in the first 3 rounds, though. I'd be a little bit surprised if he didn't go in the first 3 rounds. I'll go ahead and take my boy Deion Burks here. Goes to the Rams. Don't mind that landing spot. We got Peyton. I will turn on the auto pick now, just so Antonio Williams is a nice pick. He ran well too, Antonio Williams. Man, there were so many receivers that just like ran well. Just like looking at the numbers here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 receivers ran in the 4 threes or faster. 11 of the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 30, 1, 2, 3. 11 of the 34. So basically a third of the receivers that ran at the combine ran 4.3 or faster. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane. And then if you look at, we'll add another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more ran a 4.2 or faster. So literally 18 of the 33 receivers that ran, well over 50%, were 4.2 or faster. This is like speed. The slowest receiver, couple in the 4.6s here. Malachi Fields being one of the notable one there. So, but pretty crazy that we had that many. I'll show you guys here. That many receivers here go that ran that fast. Like pretty insane. Running backs 1, 2, 3. We had 3 run a 4.3 or faster. Jeremiah Love, man, at a 4.36 is awesome. Is awesome. Appreciate you, Dynasty Berry. Appreciate you as always. I'll show the board again here, just so we can keep it up there. But yeah, any questions you guys have, concerns, whatever, drop them in the chat. We'll talk more. Rookies obviously gonna really ramp up the rookie scouting. I've kind of scouted like the top 10 at each position. Obviously, still need to scout them a little bit more, but still, I want to get kind of beyond that now more and more. By the way, in case you're wondering, there was a article that came out that talked about like the combine drills that actually matter, for the predicting future success. For the running backs, it was the 10-yard split, the broad jump, and the 3-cone. Now, basically, no one does the 3-cone anymore, it seems like. I didn't notice anyone doing it. I don't even know if it's on the it is on the – there was – Emmett Johnson did it. He was the only running back to do the 3-cone drill. So, like, running backs don't really do that anymore. But the 10-yard 10-yard split and the broad jump are the two drills, combine drills, that you really want to focus on there. And so we had a couple guys here put up massive numbers. That was Mike Washington and Seth McGowan. Both those guys put up elite numbers in the broad jump. So in case you're wondering, for receivers, it was for receivers, the ones that matter the most are the 10-yard split, the vertical, and hand size. Those were the measurements and stuff like that that matter the most. So Jaden Ott is someone to have my eye on as well. Yeah. The issue with Jaden Ott, like, man, because he came out when he was at Cal, right? And it was like promising. Like, he had a great freshman year, even better sophomore season. And then it's kind of like what happened, injuries and I don't know. He went to Oklahoma and he just wasn't used at all this year, unfortunately. So we'll see how he does. And where he goes. I don't know if he's going to get drafted or not, but it's really hard with the running backs. Like, again, I have obviously Love, Jadarian Price, Jonah Coleman. That's most people's top 3. And then you have guys like Emmett Johnson. For me, Seth McGowan, Mike Washington. After that, it's very like, I don't really know who's kind of next. Is it the Penn State guys and Singleton and Allen? Is it someone like Damon Claiborne or Jamari Taylor? Jaden Ott's interesting for sure. He is interesting. He didn't run, right? He didn't go to the combine, if I remember correctly. So Le'Veon Moss, yep. And Jam Miller. Yeah, I do like Le'Veon Moss quite a bit. I do like him quite a bit. So he's definitely someone I'm kind of keeping an eye on. And when you get to the because of all these receivers that are in this draft, I mean, again, we had 13 of the first 24 picks taken as receivers. You're going to get a lot of running backs that you probably should be taking in the 3rd round. And I think that's going to have That's going to be good to kind of take a shot on some of these running backs here. Le'Veon Moss is definitely another one. Let's see here. He didn't go to the combine either, right? Moss. Emmett Johnson, I was a little bit worried about because he originally, his numbers came up as like a 4.6, running a 4.6, and he only weighed in at like 202 or something. And he came in at like a 4.6. I was like, oh, crap. And his 10-yard split was bad too. But then it got adjusted to a 4.56. So that is definitely more than enough there. So I'm glad that it got changed there because I was getting a little bit worried. It's kind of stupid though, right? Like, 0.04 seconds difference and stuff like that. Yeah, I think you're right there, Holden. I have the number 1 and number five picks this coming year in my Dynasty League. Who do you think I should be targeting? I'm thinking Love and then take Tyson Lemon. Yeah. Is it Superflex Shabri? Not too Shabri. Is it Superflex? Is there a tight end premium? Because if it's not Superflex, then I would doubt that one of those 3 receivers, good chance one of those 3 receivers don't fall there. If it is Superflex, then there's a very good chance that one of them falls. Anyone else? Mike Washington, Jamari Taylor. Yeah, not really anyone else that's super jump. Terrion Stewart is someone he's out of Virginia Tech. He's someone I'm really interested in. Terrion Stewart out of Virginia Tech. I believe Terrion Stewart, he played 4 years. Yeah, he played at Bowling Green from 2020 to 2024. So he's been in college forever. He's 24 years old already. But he's a fun one, Terrion Stewart. So watch him. He's a little bit of a bigger back as well. So Superflex, no tight end premium. So, yeah, I mean, for sure, I would basically say like one of those 3 receivers or Mendoza if he falls. If you like Denzel Boston enough, then Denzel Boston could be there. Like some people, as you see in this mock draft here, Sharby, Denzel Boston went at the 105. So there's a pretty good chance that Denzel Boston, like, to me, there's a really good chance that guys like Tate and Tyson go top 10, and then like Mekhi Lemon and Denzel Boston both go like closer to 20, and you kind of just go with like whoever has a better landing spot or something like that. Like that could be a possibility. So he could be in there too if you don't want to go Mendoza, or you want to go Boston over Lemon, or whoever's there at the 105. So yeah, you're basically looking at wide receiver. I doubt Mendoza falls to me. I also have decent quarterbacks that are pretty weak when it comes to wide receiver. So this is what I'll say about that, and then I'll get to Sean's comment there because I did see that. Don't ever draft rookie drafts for positional needs. Don't ever do that, right? Even if your quarterbacks look decent, okay? For a couple of different reasons. One, you should always just be taking best player available. I don't care if you have Mahomes, Allen, and Lamar and Mendoza sitting there at the 105, and you think he's the best player available, I would still take Mendoza for a couple of reasons. One, it takes one injury, especially to the quarterback room, right? You might feel like, oh, I have 4 good quarterbacks here. You get one injury, and then that goes away, right? Another reason is it's going to give you flexibility, okay? It's going to give you flexibility on who to trade, okay? So, for example, if you have, Justin Herbert and Josh Allen and Jordan Love, and you draft Mendoza, well, now you can shop Herbert around. You feel comfortable shopping Herbert around because you have Love and Mendoza to fall back on top of having Josh Allen, right? So it's going to give you that flexibility to move some of the more valuable quarterbacks. Now, Mendoza is not going to be valuable. I mean, obviously he's going to be valuable, but he's not going to be. You're probably better off trading guys like a Justin Herbert, right? They're going to have more trade value. So I wouldn't shy away from quarterbacks. And you're saying you don't think he's going to fall, which is fine. But I wouldn't shy away from him just because you feel like you're good at it and you're weak at one position. It's just a big mistake people make. The big one was, who was it? I think it was the Jonathan Brooks draft. Like a lot of people drafted, I saw a lot of people draft like Jonathan Brooks over like a BTJ and stuff like that, because like the running back scarcity in the draft and stuff like that, and it just didn't work out. So just try to always go best player available, though. Yeah, what was going on there with Lemon? I don't really know. Like, I'll have to go and actually see if I can see. I didn't actually watch any of them. Yeah, I don't know. But then, like, the next one I see is like Jets wide receiver target stands out in impressive combine interview. So I'll have to go out and see, actually watch those. But I did hear a lot about that. Superflex traded to Laporta, 26, 112, and Sanders for Brees, Terrence Ferguson. Is that Shador Sanders, right? That's the only I mean, there's Jatavion Sanders. There's Raheem Sanders. There's Miles Sanders. I would assume it's Shador. So you traded Laporta, a 26-12, and Sanders for Brees and Terrence Ferguson. Yep, I like that. I mean, you basically you're down tiering from Laporta to Ferguson, and you're getting Brees there. Yeah, I don't mind that trade. I don't mind it. I still think Laporta is like a little bit slept on, a little bit underrated when it comes to, like, this guy was up there as a top tight end, right, not too long ago, and because he's had, maybe he hasn't had quite as good of a season as he did with his rookie year. He's down a little bit, but I really like Terrence Ferguson a lot. I do like Terrence Ferguson a lot. So, and obviously, like Brees, if he can hit, he's going to be worth more than the 112 and Sanders or something. So, don't mind it there, Han. Any other questions, guys? Get them into the chat. I'll stay live just a little bit longer and answer those questions. If not, no worries. Again, be on the lookout. Tuesday should be a video coming out. I collabed with Dynasty Price Check, so that will be a lot of fun. Go and check that out. Going to be trying to do more collabs. Shador Sanders, yeah. I mean, I don't really value Shador Sanders that much. Yeah, just kind of looking at it, that like, yeah, I'm fine with that trade, hon. Like, I'm fine with the trade. Again, it's obviously all going to ride on Brees. We don't want to see Brees back on the Jets, right? But if the Jets can just get any average quarterback there, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So, where are these free agents going? Romeo Doubs and Taysom Hill. Man, that's a good question. Dobbs is one of those, to me, that can kind of go anywhere. Like him and Alec Pierce, to me, are like those free agents where it's just like I can literally see them go anywhere because I don't think they're going to cost a lot of money. Maybe Alec Pierce does a decent amount, and they're not like an alpha wide receiver, so they can kind of fit into any team. And they want to make money, right? This is their first contracts, and both those guys were, Dobbs was a third or fourth round pick. Alec Pierce was a second round pick. They want a contract. They want to make money. So I could honestly see them go anywhere. Let me see here. We're going to be putting out some free agent videos, prediction videos, and stuff. Romeo Dobbs to the Steelers and reunites with Aaron Rodgers. Right? They played a year together. And then Rodgers really liked him. I mean, Washington, Miami will come to mind just because their defensive coordinator is coming. The defense coordinator of the Packers is now the Miami head coach, and they could definitely use another receiver. I kind of like the Raiders as a fit for Dobbs. And like I'm trying to think good for dynasty and fantasy value. Like I kind of like the Raiders because Trey Tucker was their leading receiver last year. Obviously, they have an elite weapon in Bowers, but they don't have a whole lot. Like Tucker's a nice receiver, but he should probably be closer to like a wide receiver 3. Jack Besh, we'll see. We didn't really see anything from him. Beyond that, it's like, what do the Raiders have? A guy like Dobbs could just be an easy target for Mendoza in the league, especially if and I just saw this, Sean. I don't know if you said that after or before I said that, but especially if they're going to run an RPO offense in Vegas, because Mendoza ran a whole lot of RPOs in college, right? And so are they going to kind of run an RPO heavy offense? And I think that's going to really help Dobbs as well if he goes there. So, yeah, I like that. San Francisco's a good call. That's a good shout because like they desperately need wide receivers, man. Like their receiving core is decimated. I mean, they're literally relying on what is their depth? They're literally relying on like Ricky Pearsall and Demarcus Robinson. Juwan Jennings is a free agent. Kendrick Bourne's a free agent. Brandon Ayuk's probably gone. Sky Moore's a free agent, if you cared. Like literally the only guys that produced for them last year that are returning are McCaffrey, Pearsall, and Demarcus Robinson, and then George Kittle, but he could miss the first month or so. By the way, I put our link to our Discord just again if anyone wants to join there. Like he literally could miss the first month or so. So they desperately need receivers. By the way, if Jordan Watkins is out there on your dynasty waiver wires, wide receiver for the 49ers, go out and stash him. 4th round pick last year, or was it 3rd round? I think it was 4th round. Go out and stash him just because, again, look at the wide receiver core for the 49ers. He's a pretty good deep stash there. In terms of Taysom Hill, Tyreek Hill, I mean, the Chiefs are the easy one. Does he ever reunite with McDaniel in Los Angeles for the Chargers? Like Chargers, if they're bringing in McDaniel, right? Which honestly I think is a great fit for the Chargers and for Harbaugh. I know it doesn't seem like it on the surface level, but Mike McDaniel, like he made his bread and butter is the run game. He was a run game coordinator for the 49ers, and that was a big reason why he got the job as the head coach, was his ability in the run game. And we saw what he did for HN, but they need speed. The Chargers desperately need speed there. So, does Tyreek find his way back there? Chiefs are the obvious one. I mean, Bills, you're always going to go to like Bills, Chiefs, Patriots, right? Like those players, those teams are going to be like there. Where else could he go? Yeah, I mean, those were kind of it. I would imagine Tyreek wants to go for a team, though, that is, I mean, maybe he wants the money, but I imagine he wants to try and like win again. So Cooper to the San Francisco 49ers. I do think Cooper's going to be a first round pick. I do think he's going to be a first round pick when all is said and done in the NFL draft, not in rookie draft. I mean, in rookie drafts too, but in NFL drafts. So, Yeah, I do think he's going to be there. Tyreek Hill to New Orleans, sure. I mean, they definitely need someone alongside Olave. Like in New Orleans, it's the last 2 years now. You go and look at their depth chart, you're just like, what the heck is this? Like Chris Olave, amazing. Devon Bailey, Mason Tipton. That's their starting three. Behind them, Bub Means, Kevin Austin Jr., Dante Pettis, Trey Palmer, and Jalen Polk. I bet you most people out there didn't even realize that Trey Palmer, former Buccaneers receiver, and Jalen Polk, from former top 40 pick for the Patriots just a couple years ago, are on the Saints. Like they desperately need someone to run alongside Chris Olave. So yeah, I don't mind that either. I don't mind that at all. What other team? Anyone else? I mean, Texans maybe. I mean, they should be getting Tank Dell back though, right? The Texans, Steelers potentially. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be fun though. I mean, shit. We're only a week away. We're literally a week away from knowing a lot of these. I don't know about Tyreek. I mean, he's gonna have to go through a physical and all that. But man, we're a week away. I mean, Tyreek can sign now. Like he doesn't even have to wait because he was cut. Um, but yeah, it's just like it's pretty awesome that we're gonna get at least we're at least gonna get some news here for a good 2 weeks in a row. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Heinrich is a late round sleeper. His receiving prowess. Yeah, he's going to be fun. I wonder what teams are. He's going to go somewhere, right? And he is going to kind of be like that. Yeah, he could be one of those. Like what could he be? I don't know. Like a receiving back, like you said. Like, can he be a third down back? Can he block out of the backfield? I mean, this guy caught 50 passes for Navy last year. How many? Wait a second. He caught 50 passes for Navy. So Navy, he had 51 catches, 941 yards, 6 touchdowns. Navy threw, they completed 106 passes. They completed 106 passes. Eli Heinrich caught 51 of them. They had 1,690 passing yards. 940 went to them, and they had 12. Literally over 50% of their passing offense went through them, and stuff like that. So he looks like CMC. He's going to be fun, man. He's going to. I love. I mean, this is why you love football, right? It's like, who would have thought a guy out of Navy, in 2026 was going to come out and stuff like that. So, does he look like CMC? I mean, he's fast, right? Like at the combine, he ran a 4.44, really good speed there. His 10-yard split was really good. He's going to be interesting. He is 100% going to be interesting. So, who's another one that's going to be interesting is the quarterback out of Arkansas, who Taylon Green. His name slipped me for a second. Taylon Green. He ran a 4.36. He had a 40. He just killed. He killed the combine. His broad jump, his vertical jump, his 40. He literally, as a quarterback, ran a 4.36. He's going to be fun if a team takes a shot on him and turns him into like an offensive weapon and stuff like that. Yeah, he's going to be interesting. Andy, that's a good call. That is absolutely a good call. I'm going to have to. I haven't scouted him yet personally, but I'm definitely going to have to get into it. I mean, I watched a couple Navy games and stuff like that. So, yeah, that is a really good call. But guys, I am going to take off. Appreciate you all. Probably be live again Wednesday evening. Just again talking Dynasty. If you guys want to join our Discord, once again, join our Discord. If you want to get into a listener league, we have one spot open for our fourth listener league. Might be the only one we start this off season. I don't know. And if you want a team review, hop in and get a team review with us. So appreciate you all. And thanks, Sean. Thanks, Andy, everyone out there, Holden, Han, all you guys that drafted with me. Appreciate you all. And we'll catch you guys all in the next stream. See ya.